Yo, what's up, India? Hassan Minhaj here, and today we're diving deep into the heart of Indian democracy. Part 3 of your constitution, the fundamental rights. These aren't just fancy words on paper, they're the bedrock of your freedom, the shield against tyranny. Imagine a world without them. Chaos, right? Think of these rights as the ultimate cheat codes for life in India. They ensure everyone gets a fair shot, regardless of who they are or where they come from. From the right to equality to the right to life itself, these fundamental guarantees are what make India truly democratic. They empower you, the people, to hold your government accountable and demand a just and equitable society. We're talking about the core principles that make India the vibrant, diverse democracy it is today. So let's get into it. First up, we've got Articles 14 to 18 dealing with equality. Article 14 guarantees equality before the law. No one gets special treatment, whether you're a Bollywood star or a street vendor. Article 15 prohibits discrimination based on religion, race, caste, sex, or place of birth. We're talking equal opportunities in education, employment, and access to public spaces. Article 16 ensures equal opportunity in matters of public employment. You got the skills, you get the job, simple as that. Article 17 abolishes untouchability. This age-old system of discrimination has no place in modern India. Finally, Article 18 bids farewell to titles like Rai Bahadur and Khan Bahadur. Now let's talk freedom, baby. Articles 19 to 22 lay down the law on your personal liberties. Article 19 guarantees freedom of speech and expression, assembly, association, movement, residence, and profession. Want to criticize the government? Go for it. Want to start a peaceful protest? Be my guest. But remember, Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility. These freedoms come with reasonable restrictions to maintain public order, decency, and security. Article 20 protects you from being punished for the same offense twice, double jeopardy. It also safeguards you against self-incrimination. Article 21 is the big kahuna, the right to life and personal liberty. And finally, Article 22 safeguards you against arbitrary arrest and detention. All right, folks, let's get real about exploitation. Articles 23 and 24 ensure that no one is treated like a commodity. Article 23 prohibits all forms of forced labor and human trafficking. No more bonded labor, no more child labor in hazardous industries. Article 24 prohibits the employment of children below 14 years of age in factories, mines, or other hazardous occupations. Children belong in schools, not sweatshops. These articles are crucial for protecting the most vulnerable members of society. Section 5. The right to freedom of religion, a tapestry of beliefs. Articles 25 to 28. India, the land of many faiths, respects the freedom of religion. Articles 25 to 28 guarantee this right to every citizen. Article 25 gives you the freedom of conscience and the right to profess, practice, and propagate your religion peacefully. Article 26 grants religious denominations the freedom to manage their own affairs in matters of religion. Article 27 ensures that no one is forced to pay taxes for the promotion of any particular religion. Lastly, Article 28 prohibits religious instruction in state-funded educational institutions. This ensures a secular education system where everyone is treated equally. Section 6, Cultural and Educational Rights, Preserving Our Heritage, Shaping Our Future, Articles 29 to 30. India's rich cultural tapestry is something to be cherished. Articles 29 and 30 protect the rights of minorities to preserve their language, script, and culture. Article 29 guarantees minorities the right to conserve their distinct language, script, and culture. Article 30 grants minorities the right to establish and administer educational institutions of their choice. These articles recognize the importance of diversity and pluralism in a democratic society. They ensure that minority communities have the freedom to maintain their unique identities. Section 7. The right to constitutional remedies, the guardians at work, Articles 32 to 35. Now here's the thing about rights, they're meaningless unless you can enforce them. That's where Articles 32 to 35 come in, providing constitutional remedies to protect your fundamental rights. Article 32 is the real MVP, granting the Supreme Court the power to issue writs for the enforcement of fundamental rights. The Supreme Court can issue writs like habeas corpus, mandamus, certiorari, prohibition, and quo warranto. Article 33 empowers Parliament to restrict or abrogate the fundamental rights of members of the armed forces, paramilitary forces, police forces, and intelligence agencies. Article 34 provides for the restriction of fundamental rights, while martial law is in force in any area. And finally, Article 35 gives Parliament the power to make laws to give effect to certain fundamental rights. This means that Parliament can enact legislation to further strengthen and clarify the scope of fundamental rights. Section 8 Conclusion: Fundamental Rights, the cornerstone of Indian democracy. So, there you have it, a crash course on Part 3 of the Indian Constitution, your fundamental rights. These rights are the cornerstone of Indian democracy, guaranteeing equality, freedom, and justice for all citizens. They protect you from the tyranny of the majority and the excesses of the state. They empower you to live a life of dignity and respect. And they ensure that India remains a vibrant, diverse, and inclusive society. So go out there and exercise your rights, challenge injustice, and hold your government accountable. The future of Indian democracy depends on it. Peace out, India.